did you say, Gina? Okay. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is the Conway and Whitman Show, and we are live on 97.1 Free FM. We're going to load the news up here. But while we're doing this, we have an opportunity to tell you that there's a huge food drive going on with this station Friday and Saturday at the Spartan Final in West Los Angeles, located right off of Olympic?
Yes.
Or Pico? Olympic?
I believe it's Olympic.
Olympic. Right near the 405. You can't miss it there. And John and Jeff, along with Leo Quinones. And everybody will be supporting that. And maybe we'll see you out there Friday or Saturday.
Yep, and it's kind of the annual give back where we here at the station like to give back. And we really just collect so much food. The guys who are down there, John and Jeff, and I know you go down there and you fill up a whole shopping cart of food.
Thank you.
And
Jack Silver, the program director, emailed me and said, we need your support this year. And I said, I'm there every year.
Yeah.
And he says, I know. This year, let's make it bigger than last year. I said, no problem. And he said, and then he emails me back. He says, what are you going to do for it? What's the plan? Are you going to have listeners show up? You're going to get stuff? I said, I'll match the 15-ounce can of beans that you give every year.
Right.
And you know what he wrote back to me? F you.
Well, that's not the spirit of this whole, food drive. I'm sorry that happened, because that's not the spirit of this.
I have an email from management at CBS saying F you.
Save it.
Why?
I'm just saying, save it.
Right. Anyway, no, Jack Silver gives a lot of food.
And I'm also going to be announcing.
Leo Quinones does kicks ass. I mean, the guy raises thousands and thousands of dollars for people who don't have food for the holidays. And, we are all thinking about where we're going to go, what we're going to buy our loved ones for holidays. You got to remember, some people don't have food.
Yeah, they won't have a Thanksgiving meal. They won't have the traditional
food
meal because they have concerns about it. So
FOOD, the F word.
Right. I'm going to be announcing on the program probably tomorrow night or maybe Wednesday night what exactly I'm going to be doing. And
you still thinking about it?
I'm still thinking about what I think I can do best. I mean,
thank God you're going to donate before you go to Vegas, because if you were come back from Vegas, they might take that Benihana's hit.
The idea is, excuse me, Tim.
If you missed last year's show, Brian Whitman went to...
It was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Brian Whitman, before the holidays, went to Las Vegas, lost $15,000.
It was 10.
$10,000, and got real cheap with Christmas gifts with Jerry Wachowski and Brian and Woolsey.
I love that Benihana gift card, man. I prefer
all $32 of it?
May I speak to
There was a little more than that.
May I, please? I could go down there with a shopping cart and fill it up and do that, or I could, donate some serious cash, as our program director sent us an email. One thing you could do is donate serious cash, like I need to be told by him to donate serious cash, like I'm cheap, like I don't give to charity. Believe me, I give plenty to charity.
I know. You're a very giving guy. Well, you are. I say that honestly.
I do give. I mean,
I know you do.
And I'm going to give.
You're very generous.
For the Free FM food drive. I can't wait. I'm very excited to participate in this. This is a wonderful tradition that the station has. It's a wonderful holiday
Nobody
tradition.
could ever accuse you of being cheap. I mean that.
Well, it's not just cheap.
I'm saying that.
I'd like to be thought of. Tim, look.
Brian.
Can I just say to you one thing?
Yes. I'm just saying you're not cheap. You're a very generous man. Why can't you just accept that as a compliment?
When we are gone, when I am gone.
Thank you, Tim. I'm just looking for a thank you.
No. Here's all I'm going to say to you is, I've heard it said, and it's worth repeating, that when you are gone, and I'm talking of myself, people will not remember you for what you did, but they will remember you for how you made them feel. Won't you, Tim, please elaborate?
All right, gang, it is time for news with Robin, everybody.
No. I couldn't believe it.
Live.
And my mace, I was like, mace, I do that for friend, but...
Late breaking.
It's the OD.
From the 97.1 News Desk, here's Robin.
But I got some snow.
Yeah.
All right, what's in the news, Robin?
Well, just as a little public service announcement, if you have sex with a mannequin behind closed doors,
oh no,
you cannot be found guilty of indecent exposure.
Yes!
So congratulations, Mr. Whitman.
Yeah! Woo!
A major win for the Whitman house.
Jeez, wow.
Major win.
Yes, effing yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Now if they can just, sort of put the kibosh on any apologies you have to make after you act like the bounty hunter. You'd be all set with those mannequins and those N-bombs. It'll be fun.
Robin, what a story. Gosh.
I knew that. That's why we led with this story tonight.
All right.
This is according to the South Dakota Supreme Court. On November 14th, 2005, a 19-year-old Indian student went to the YMCA's alumni room, which housed a mannequin wearing a band uniform.
Oh, boy.
The student then took the mannequin over to a desk and began trying to have sex with it.
He's an interesting guy.
Yes, indeed.
Nice guy to have at a holidays party.
The student was tried in court, and
Not
we have...
too weird.
Just weird enough.
You know, got him out there. He's a youngster. One of the 1,000 points of light out there. Got back there. A mannequin back there. Got a little weird. I don't get to do that impression much.
That's
but
right.
I enjoy doing it. Out there, disappeared. You know, young guy disappeared from the crowd. Didn't know where he was. Nobody knew. But we knew. We found him over there.
All right. We have audio on that, Rob?
Back there.
We do. The student was tried in court, and we have audio of the outcome of the court session. 069.
Oh, 69. What an unusual number.
In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I implore you to understand that this man, Mr. Kumar, had sex with a wooden mannequin.
She's not a mannequin. She's real.
With a wooden, inanimate person. And that is not tolerable under the United States law, Constitution. Thank you.
Your Honor, we, the jury, find the defendant, Sanjay Kumar, not guilty of indecent exposure for having sex with a mannequin.
Hooray! Hooray, Sanjay Kumar. I'm free. Because we can build this thing together. Cause we love forever. Nothing going to stop us now. I love you, mannequin.
You know that out there, Sanjay Kumar, same guy tried to rent an apartment, couldn't do it.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
right.
got on the phone there. This was Juan Hernandez calling. Oh, it sold. It did. Tyrone Washington there. No, thank you. Gone. Sanjay Kumar, apartment not available.
Wow.
Guy comes in
All
there.
right.
Nobody knew him. Graham Wellington.
Got the apartment.
Got in there. And
Anything
put
else in the news,
a phone
Robin?
call there.
Yes.
Answered, said, come on down and look at the place. I'd like to have you.
Jack Nicholson is furious that he wasn't asked to play the Joker again in the new movie The Dark Knight.
Oh, that's too bad.
Nicholson played the Joker in Tim Burton's 1989 Batman.
Right. That's what I was going to say. I think he did a great job.
He did a great job, we all thought, but when asked to further comment on his outrage, Mr. Nicholson had this to say. J91.
J91. Nicholson out as the Joker? Oh, Babu. I love that guy.
You bet your ass that I was upset about it. I should have absolutely been asked to play the Joker. I did a damn good job last time. Remember when I screamed, "This town needs an enema"? Woo! God, that's good stuff, bastards. I agree with
that's an insult.
I agree. See, he still can do the laugh and everything.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I like that, Jack Nicholson. They should have. Why would they not have that guy back?
Yeah, do you remember the bat dance? Do you remember that, Jerry?
No, he doesn't. All right. Anything else in the news, Robin?
Yes, police say a 70-year-old man told them he tried to solve his financial woes by holding up a bank. Donald Cesare is in the Erie County Prison on federal bank robbery charges stemming from a holdup Thursday at the First National Bank in Mill Creek Township. We have audio of the heist where it sounds like 70-year-old Cesare almost pulled it off. B-51.
B-51. All right.
All right. Everybody, please get on the floor. This is a holdup. Ma'am, can you give me all the money in your register?
Oh, sir, you don't look very good. Are you okay?
Oh, it's my phlebitis. And
I'm sorry, sir. What can we do for you here at First National?
can you take all the money out of your register, you lovely little lady?
Oh, thank you. You look just like my grandfather.
You look just like my little granddaughter.
Oh, okay, sir. I'm sorry. Would you like that in 5s, 10s, or 20s?
Give me everything you got, darling.
Okay, sir. It'll just be a moment. Do you want some water or something?
Yeah, can I get a cup of coffee?
Absolutely. We'll get that right for you, sir. One moment.
All right, don't hit the alarm, bitch.
Excuse me?
Wow.
I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe it. Please, Shmuley talking to the reporter.
All right. Anything else in the news, Robin?
Yes.
I couldn't believe it. I was at the bank, the one I've been going to for 34 years, and I took out a much-deserved Benson and Hedges, and the security... Please, Shmuley. Shmuley, please, talking to the report. And... the bank security officer said, no, not in the bank.
I'm going next door to get the Kugel.
The Kugel. Oh, Kugel. I love that word, Kugel. Please. But I'm talking Shmuley to the reporter.
Look, Larry King's here.
Larry King, I love him. Shmuley, please.
I couldn't believe
talking to the reporter.
All right. Anything else in the news, Robin?
Yes, well, I don't think the late-night host can believe it, that NBC is reportedly considering using temporary hosts to replace the late-night talk show stars who won't cross Writers Guild of America picket lines.
Whoa.
We have exclusive audio of some of the fill-in hosts auditioning for the job. I believe that there was a few pilot episodes, just as a...
Right, sure, yeah.
Just as a precautionary, and the first one is L44.
L44, filling in for Leno, possibly.
Yeah, because of the strike.
And now, here's your fill-in host, Jackie Mason.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for the applause. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please sit down. I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe there's a strike going on. I was walking outside and they're back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and they're not going in any particular direction, just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I said, guys, break a hole open here. I've got to get through to host the show. And they screamed at me all sorts of dirty names. And then they were going back and forth with their signs and their pickets and back and forth. We have a big show tonight coming up. We have Judge Judy Scheidler. She's got her own show, Judge Judy in the courtroom, and the cases are real, and we'll talk about it. Also the music of Josh Groban. I don't know who he is, and Portia de Rossi. I don't know who that is. It sounds like a car. So stay where you are. Here's Kevin Eubanks and the Tonight Show Band. Kevin, take it.
That's an interesting
I think
idea.
Jackie, for one night, maybe.
Yeah, he's a decent guy. All right, anything else? Who else was going to take over for Leno?
We have another possible host, L45.
L45, possibly taking over for Leno during the strike.
And now, here's your fill-in host, Tom Likel.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome to The Tonight Show. I'm your host, Tom Likas, and appreciate you coming out tonight. And we have a great show for you. Don't worry about that. The strike is not going to impact the entertainment value of the program here. I can promise you that. Okay. All right. Why did the bitch cross the road? To get her vagina bowling.
Maybe they need writers.
Oh, boy. We have a great show for you tonight. Bobby Slayton will be here, and my good friend Jack Silver will come by, and Gary Zabradsky. So we have a full show. Stay where you are. Here's Kevin Eubanks and the Tonight Show Band. Here you go, Kevin.
Interesting idea.
Yeah,
I'd watch that.
He's bringing in the Pitbull of comedy.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, he's bringing his regular show guest, Jack Silver, also.
Anybody else fill in?
What the hell is Jack going to do on the couch? He going to panel on the show?
Talk about the KLSX.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, finally, there's one more choice for the possible fill-in gig.
All right, now these are all hosts because Jay Leno is not doing the show because of the strike. NBC going to
He's honoring the
yes,
the
and they're thinking that it's time to move on.
I wanted to set it up again.
Yes, thank you. L46.
L46. All right. Possible fill-in for Leno.
And now, here's your fill-in host, Louis Anderson.
Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome to The Tonight Show. I'm your host, Louis Anderson. You may remember me from The Family Feud or Life with Louie. Surely you remember the feud. Let's play the feud. Remember that? I love that. Oh, you do? Oh, you remember that? Let's play the feud. Okay, we have a great show tonight. And we're going to have a couple of my friends from Las Vegas. The magic of Penn and Teller.
Oh.
And they're going to saw me in half. How about that? Right through the midsection. It could get bloody in the first couple of rows. I hope not. Oh, wow. And also Rita Rudner. I love her. I remember touring with her in New York. She's so sweet. And the music of Weird Al Yankovic. Eat it. Eat it. You love Weird Al. Let's play the feud. Say hello to Kevin Eubanks and the Tonight Show band. Hi, Kevin.
All right. All right, very good. Anything else in the news, Robin?
Oh, no, that's what's happening.
All right, Robin with the news, everybody.
With the news.
All right, we're late here. It's Conway and Whitman at 10 o'clock tonight. A heated competition, a rematch of Name That Tune.
Get your ass in the seat, bitch!
Brian Whitman versus Randy Wang at 10 p.m. 16 minutes away from a heated competition. We're live on 97.1 Free FM. Welcome back, everybody. It is the Conway and Whitman Show. We're live on 97.1 Free FM.
Oh, boy.
A tremendous competition will be happening at 10 o'clock because Brian Whitman, who lost a Name That Tune competition earlier tonight.
Well, there's more to be said than that. I hope I'll have an opportunity to tell this whole story.
Yes, you have an opportunity to tell your side of the story.
I don't want to interrupt you and be rude.
But if people are listening to the show, they heard you lose to Randy Wang when it comes to Michael Jackson songs, and you got furious.
Furious is probably overstated.
During the commercial break.
I don't want to interrupt. I want to be polite. Just tell me when.
And you said I want that guy's fat ass in that chair for a competition. And we're going to make that happen at 10 o'clock. It'll be 80s hits.
Well, no, it'll be hit songs.
Hit songs.
It'll be hit songs.
And the rules are the rules, dude. You knew the rules. You knew the boundaries. Mahalo.
Here's all you need to know. They're from the Jack FM Music Library, because we literally here at CBS have access to the music library from Jack FM. So that's all we need to know. That's an even competition. If you said 80 songs, that's an even competition. If it was 90 songs, that's an even competition. What happened tonight, my friends, if you're just joining us, I am the undefeated king of Name That Tune. So an email was sent out by Randy Wang, who thinks for some reason that he's like the general manager of the radio station.
I couldn't believe it.
And he said that because no one else would, face me. He said that Randy Wang, would face me, the champion, undefeated champion, the king of Name That Tune, in all Michael Jackson songs. Turns out Randy Wang is a huge Michael Jackson fan, such a huge fan that, in fact, he went to Jerry Wachowski. How slippery is this? Jerry Wachowski, who picks the music. And he gave Jerry Wachowski 4 CDs to choose music from.
Because Jerry had asked him, because he doesn't know much about Michael Jackson, he said, what CDs do I use?
He literally said to him, don't take songs from this CD. Invincible was in particular the CD.
But he did take songs from it.
That he said, but this is the way it was rigged, and this is the way it was set up. And a caller put it perfectly earlier in the hour. Our former producer and phone screener, Shauna Woolsey, was crazy about the Beatles. It would be like me taking on Woolsey in a Beatles competition. Randy Wang, anyone who knows the song Who Is It by Michael Jackson. Anyone who can identify the song called Who Is It by Michael Jackson is an totally above average Michael Jackson fan. It would be like me putting out an email saying Randy's going to face me, and the songs will be all off of the Greatest Hits Barry Manilow CD. I would kick his ass.
That's not true.
I would kick his ass. It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
I did very well. I was beating him for a while. Even with the deck stacked against me, I was defeating him. For a lot of the competition, I was defeating him. But anyone who knows the song Who Is It or Carousel by Michael Jackson is an unusually
why can't you just say
I lost? But I lost an unfair.
Why can't you?
Please, Tim. I lost, comma.
Here we go.
However, I
however,
don't think you'd put a comma there. I don't think
I lost. However,
I lost. Semicolon.
Why can't you say I lost and then put a big old fat period there?
I lost. Period.
There you go.
However, comma.
There you go.
However, comma. The competition was unfair! Exclamation point. That's it.
All right.
At 10 o'clock, we'll have the rubber match. I kicked his ass the first time we played last week by 7 points. I beat him by some 7 or 8 points. He beat me by 5 points here tonight, which, of course, cumulatively, I have more points than he does. So if you want to add points, I'm beating him there. So we'll come back in the 10 o'clock hour. It'll be the rubber match.
Now, do you hate losing in everything or just this?
Well, Tim, I don't mind losing a fair fight.
Like when you lose at blackjack, you go, oh, you know what? That bitch, she had a 14
No,
showing.
I don't.
I doubled down my 10, and that bitch turned over a 7.
Nope. I go to the room and I watch the TV and I'm fine. When it's fair, however, if the blackjack dealer was from the Magic Castle and pulling cards, a sleight of hand out
so you think Randy Wang cheated?
I think it was slippery. You know, they called President...
That's cheating.
No, I'm not saying cheating. I'm saying slick. Remember the term slick? They used it to describe President Clinton. They called him
Slick Willie?
Slick Willie. They said he's slick. You know, he's kind of a slick guy.
Right.
Well, the way this was all shanghaied against me tonight was very slick. It was very slippery. It was not really trustworthy. It was not trustworthy what happened. It was an unfair competition. Tonight at 10 o'clock, we're taking 40 songs from the Jack FM Music Library. It could not be more fair than that, and we'll see who wins. I'd put your money on me, folks.
I like when Bill Clinton said that a lot of the guys running for president were very hard on his wife.
That's right. What I wanted to say is that what you see now.
But Bill, let me ask you a question.
Right?
Weren't you very hard on her?
I was very hard on her too, but yes, I was in a very deeply personal
she in that
way.
White House when she was out of town.
I had such a good time. I wheelbarrowed every intern around that office. But I want to say to you, I want to say something to you. I want you to listen to me.
He said this the other day.
I'd like to see those two crazies back in the White House.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think they're coming. But here's what he said the other day. He put his hands up. I have 2 things to say about him. He's been very present.
I might even vote for her.
Just to get him.
Yeah.
He said...
now, they're blaming a lot of what happened about health care. They're blaming it on her. A lot of what they're blaming on her is actually my fault.
He's doing this. He's saying it's all my fault. And then I was watching him.
He's a class. I mean, he's
the
real.
King. He's the king.
He's the king of entertainment when it comes to politics.
Tim, I watched him on TV.
Nobody's more entertaining than that couple.
No one is more entertaining. They did a big celebration for Hillary Clinton's 60th birthday at the Beacon Theater in New York City. So they had performers and music. Billy Crystal introduced Bill Clinton. I saw it on cable a couple of weeks ago. And Bill Clinton gets up and he says,
"Thank you. There's nobody better. I just want to say Billy Crystal is terrific."
And then he gets on to Hillary. He's very brief, and he says this.
"I want to tell you some things that you don't know about her."
He's talking just like that, right? The microphone's real close to his mouth, and he's biting his lower lip.
"What you don't know is that her best friend from childhood is still like a sister to her."
And he said,
"What you don't know is she came home last night practically in tears, because 75 people from Arkansas came all the way to New Hampshire with homemade brochures all about the good things that she had done for them when she was there."
And then he bit his lower lip. And then he looked at Hillary. It was very sweet. And it was her birthday. And he said,
"And what she's done for all the children of the world, on behalf of all the children of the world, I want to say, I love you."
And then he said, and then we did this to
These
her.
people.
They're shameless. He said, really, there's no shame.
"On behalf of all the children of the world, I want to say I love you."
And then he says this.
"And happy birthday. Come on up here now."
You didn't throw pumpkin in?
The pumpkin, come on up here now.
And then she gets up there, and then like it's night and day, because she is not 20% as entertaining as he is. You know what I mean?
Right. But as a couple, they're the best.
And then she insisted he stay on the stage. So he kept biting his lower lip and kind of clapping, and the crocodile tears. It's just, there's nothing, to me personally, nothing more entertaining than that.
I know. They are an entertaining group.
I mean, I was watching it I know we got to go, but when he, that first time, I remember I was sitting in my basement in New York watching the television, and they said President Clinton might address this Monica Lewinsky scandal. And he was talking about, and he said,
"And I want to say something to the American people, and I want you to listen to me."
I said, "OS." I turned up the remote control, and he said,
"I did not have sexual relations with that woman."
I believed him.
For how long?
Forever. Like until the day he said.
Until the dress?
Until, indeed, I did have a relationship with Ms. Lewinsky that was inappropriate.
You got to get that guy back in the White House.
He said, "In fact, It was wrong.
All right. It is the Conway Whitman Show. When we come back, a heated Name That Tune competition, 80 songs,
Get
and
your
a
ass in
big
the seat, bitch.
rematch
Dress in the seat,
against Brian Whitman against Randy Wong, or Ryan Wong, or Randy Wang.
Randy
whatever
Wang, man.
If that guy's name is. It's Conway and Whitman. We're live on 97.1 Free FM.